Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Dawn Sterling. Here at Fox, Illinois, we have had so much fun out covering the state fair, but there's still plenty left to do in the final weekend. Matt Bednar joins us live from the fair. And of course, you have been watching this week. You know our Cheryl Lemke is out at the pork patio. We'll catch up with them in just a few minutes. But right now, how's it going out there, Matt?
At the grandstand box office.
Yeah, thanks, Dawn. It is definitely a little warm out here, especially compared to yesterday, but there's actually been enough clouds that there's been periods of not the sunshine, so that's definitely feeling a little bit better. Still plenty of things to do out here at the State Fair on this last Friday. But for the final day of the fair, it is First Responders and Healthcare Heroes Day. So all police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and healthcare workers will just have to show their badge at the gate to get in for free. And there will also be discounts and special offers for vendors around the fair. And if you're looking for something new to try with your kids, you could also head over to the Conservation World, where they have a variety of activities from fishing clinics to an archery range and a youth BB gun range. Both ranges will be open until 7 p.m. every day for the remainder of the fair. And you also find the archery at the ID&R tent and the BB gun range inside the Conservation Police tent. And there will also have, along with all the fun, it's also meant that millions of dollars have been spent and bring back into the local businesses, and not only the state, but also the Sangamon County too. And our Fox Illinois Carly Siegel joins us on how the fairgrounds and what a closer look on how this will be impacting people here. Carly.
Hi, Matt. Yeah, so the director of the Illinois Department of Agriculture says that he's optimistic that this year's fair will be the best yet. The Illinois State Fair is a very exciting 11 days for Central Illinois. Visitors from all over the world come down to the capital city for the rides, food, special concerts like Megan Maroney, which broke an all-time historic record at the fair's concert. All of these visitors means more revenue for the fair as well as for Sangamon County.
Welcome back, everyone. We apologize for the technical difficulties earlier, but we're going to go back to look at some of the economic impacts of the state fair around the area.
Economic impact study, I would say that it's got to be well over $100 million as far as the impact that you'll see in Sangamon and the surrounding counties as far as economically.
This revenue going to local gas stations, hotels, and restaurants. Illinois Director of Agriculture Jerry Costello says one local business says people are coming from the fair to their store and they notice it.
With us getting like our fair drinks that are only here at the fair, lots of people are ordering them in store, which lets us know that they did get they wanted to come here from the fair, you know?
Abby Bowen is the Hayes Bakery and Coffee Shop barista lead. She says she sees familiar faces from their store at the fair. Another local vendor, Jerry Tanner with Home Run Grill in Cesar, Illinois, says people are making the long drive just for their food.
We have people driving 3 hours, 45 minutes every day to come and try our food.
Thanks, Carly. And another thing is the food has been awesome. I had some taffy earlier. It is great. But another main thing that everyone's been always talking about is the pork patio. And that's where we find our very own Chief Meteorologist Cheryl Lemke with a look at what you might expect for today.
This segment sponsored by Illinois Pork Producers.
Hi everyone, we are live here at the pork patio. It's kind of sad because we're now entering the last few days of the state fair. And boy, are we going to be ending things on a hot note. We've got a heat wave going on right now across Central Illinois. And you know what else is hot? It's the great tasting food that they have right here at the pork patio. And joining me this evening, we have Miss Michaela Schaefer. She's with the Illinois Pork Producers Association. Hey, Michaela.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing really well. Tell us a little bit about what items we can find on the menu tonight.
Yeah, so people can find the pork twister, pork chop sandwich, the pork burger, chop on a stick, lots of fan favorites out here.
You know, I've had so many people over the last week and a half or so coming up to me telling me that they just love coming out here each and every year. A lot of families make it a tradition to come out to the pork patio. What is it about the pork patio that makes it so extra special?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's definitely the delicious food that we have. We have lots of great volunteers who give great customer service, and a lot of our producers are actually working the cashiers, so I know they love coming back each and every year.
Yeah, and I think another thing that's really a positive note is that your prices are very, very reasonable.
Yes, yeah. Everybody says we're one of the best deals out at the state fair, so that's why they love stopping.
And what's your personal favorite on the menu?
My favorite is the pork chop sandwich.
Okay. My personal favorite is probably the pork twister kebab with the bacon and the pork.
Understood.
It's a good combination.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you so much, Michaela, for joining us this evening. Really appreciate it. Again, make it a point to come on down to the pork patio. They're open up every evening of the State Fair, all the way till 8:30 in the evening hours. So again, coming out, you'll be in hog heaven.
Every corner of the museum.
Welcome back, everyone. Here at the State Fair, a lot of the attention is always about the fair food, and there's plenty of things to eat. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit more easy to eat on the go, our Alexandria Rayford breaks down some of those tasty snacks.
Now, of course, there's plenty of activities and shows to be seen here at the fair, but who could ever forget about the fair food? So much to try, so many options to pick. But, of course, sometimes you want to stay with the classics like these cinnamon sugar donuts, and, of course, you gotta love those. They're mini donuts, hot and fresh. And it's perfect throughout the day. I mean, obviously, you know, people think of donuts in the morning, but you can have this all day while at the fair. So if you're looking for something classy, you can go with that, or you can try something new and unexpected, like this strawberry lemonade boba. Now, I actually love boba myself, but I never would have thought of like something fruity and fresh like this, so let's give it a try. The pearls just pop right in your mouth. Perfect. It's summer. It's fair. I love it. The vibes, you know, it's very fruity, but also still got that boba taste. It just literally pops in your mouth and, of course, tastes like strawberry lemonade. So what can you not love about it? I'm Alexandria Rayford. Back to you.
Thanks, Alexandria. And, you know, talking about something that's really flavorful, I got some taffy here. It was around $10 for a bucket of 25, and you could get a variety of different flavors. I believe this one's dragon fruit. We're going to try it out real quickly. Yeah, that's dragon fruit. Very, very, very good. Now, one thing I will say, one of my favorite things that I found that was cheap and affordable was there was a brat station that had $6 brats. You could get onions. You could also get peppers on it. I was kind of hoping to add some spicy peppers because that would have really added a great kick to that brat. But one of my favorite other places to eat was the Heater's Chicken. They had a great chicken sandwich. It was delicious. But if you're looking for that variety, another place you could go, Village of Cultures. It's just off to my right behind Governor J.B. Pritzker's tent near the Giant Slide. Has over a dozen different unique natural cultural foods that you can have, and there's also around $3 samplers, so you could try it out. You can try a variety of different It's not going to really hurt your wallet all that much, but make sure when you're coming out here to the fair, stay hydrated. I would recommend bringing an umbrella. Not for the rain, but for just keeping that sun out because it is hot, even with some of the shade from the clouds. It is just really, really warm out here. So stay hydrated, have a great time. There's only today and 2 more days of the fair, so make sure you're coming out here and enjoying all the fun. Reporting from the fairgrounds, I'm meteorologist Matt Bednar. Back to you.
You can also get your Fox Illinois news delivered straight to your inbox. Sign up now for the newsletter at foxillinois.com. With all the fun of the State Fair, it also means millions of dollars being put back into not only the state, but Sangamon County, too. Fox Illinois' Carly Siegel gives us a closer look at the fair's impact.
I spoke with the director of agriculture, and he said attendance is breaking records with over 770,000 people. And with those high numbers of people, means Sangamon County feels an economic impact.
I would say that it's got to be well over $100 million as far as the impact that you'll see in Sangamon and the surrounding counties as far as economically.
This revenue going to local gas stations, hotels, and restaurants. Illinois Director of Agriculture Jerry Costello says. One local business says people are coming from the fair to their store and they notice it.
With us getting like our fair drinks that are only here at the fair, lots of people are ordering them in store, which lets us know that they did get they wanted to come here from the fair, you know.
Abby Bowen is the Hayes Bakery and Coffee Shop barista lead. She says she sees familiar faces from their store at the fair. Another local vendor, Jerry Tanner with Home Run Grill in Cesar, Illinois, says people are making the long drive just for their food.
We have people driving 3 hours, 45 minutes, everything to come and try our food.
The vendors say that the state fair is big for their business. You could find their stands located all around the fair, and you still have time to check it out. Reporting at the fairgrounds, I'm Carly Siegel.
Thank you, Carly. The state also said that we're getting travelers from 48 of our 50 United States. There are plenty of fun activities to do this weekend at the State Fair still. The pickleball tournaments are wrapping up this weekend, happening in the Orr building. Players from all ages and skill levels will be playing. And Sunday is the Lego contest. It's happening at the Expo building. There will be 3 rounds with first round registration starting at 10 in the morning. Competition starting 30 minutes later, and judging is at 11. Even some of our talent will be out there judging the Lego contest. So Lego kits will be provided and it's free to participate. And for more coverage of the State Fair, stay with us on air and online throughout the fair. Follow us on social media for all the fun behind the scenes.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.